saints go marching in, oh, when the saints go marching in.
Here's a great look at Caesars Superdome, located in New Orleans, Louisiana. Today, a good one in store here between the Cincinnati Bengals and the New Orleans Saints.
McPherson with the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Ready to get this game started. Here's Evan McPherson. And we're underway in Caesars Superdome. To return this, Rashid Shaheed. Ooh, a big lick from the coverage team there. He's going to stop things before they can get it to the 30.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quickly to the air. Here's Shuck. And his game will begin with an incomplete pass. Tough one to retain through that hit. So it'll be 2nd down.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
No real secret. They were going to get him and his height involved early there, Kate. The secret was, how is he going to be defended? Well, they chose to go physical, and that will plant a little thought in his mind. The next time the ball comes his way, he better be ready for some contact.
Ball still on that 29-yard line as they come up to it. 2nd and 10. Here's the first carry for the rookie out of Notre Dame. And this is pushed ahead for a gain of 5. That one's going to be brought to an end by Shamar Stewart.
Some offenses, well, they prefer to go run in that RPO situation. It's a safer call, a little more conservative. But in this case, it gets him just as many yards as a short completion would have.
Chuck on 3rd down. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's going to just get this across midfield before he's taken out of bounds. That play goes for 19 and a new set of downs.
This running back is a mismatch maker. That's how I label him on my little sheet right here. Right under his bio. This guy just creates matchup nightmares for every defender on the field.
New set of downs for him from the 46. With a quick toss out wide. And they are set up excellently. This is down to the 18. He picks up 28 on the play. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
From the red zone now. That's caught. Rashid Shaheed makes the play. And he stops as we get closer to our first points of this ball game. It's going to be 1st and goal now.
Numbers are pretty clear, Kate. You get explosive plays. Those explosive plays on drives lead to points. You can't ask for a better start offensively.
This drive has been excellent. A few shots now. It's starting with 6 as they come up on it. 1st and goal. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints take a 6-0 lead on their opening drive. Chris Olave with the touchdown. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints will jump out to a 7-0 lead.
Bengals nothing.
Reed now to kick this one away. And that one hit the landing zone first and then into the end zone. So it's going to be a touchback out to the 20. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Dart starting with a pass here. He's got a man left. I'd say the defense will take this today. They're across the line, handing him a loss. First play of the game.
Now that is a potential drive killer. Defenders all over that one and kept him from getting vertical after the catch.
Dart out of the shotgun. He brushed him off with ease. And the gain only about 2 before he heads out. That means they're going to face 3rd down.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Trying for the deep ball. Well, they had the look. Certainly didn't shy away from it, but couldn't connect. And now they're stuck facing 4th down. So no initial clapback, at least not immediately. Gonna have to play from a deficit for at least a little while as that opening drive stalls out.
And your hope here offensively is that deficit remains unchanged when you get the ball back the next time, because you do not want to be looking 2 scores down to start this one out.
Dart gonna go for it on 4th. He finds it beyond the marker. And this is gonna be out of bounds. Defense catches up to him near that 45. They come through with a massive gain there on 4th down. 24 yards, and it's a 1st down. Dart gonna throw again. Short pass brought in. Pushes this down to the 42 before going down. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And it'll be 1st down, Bengals.
If they get a handful of these types of plays per game, the pass game coordinator is going to be one happy camper.
Here's 1st and 10 from the 42 as this opening drive continues. Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. You go middle of the field against zone coverage, Brock. You know this firsthand. You are throwing into rush hour, and there aren't a lot of easy completions to be found in that part of the field.
Yeah, and a lot of those throws, Kate, you're signing your guy up to take some sort of hit. It's on you to protect your guys. Credit that defense for flying around and making the play.
It's caught. This is Jalen Wright. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, Kate, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
Here he is on 3rd and short. Complete beyond the marker. He's got the 1st down grab and still going. He makes it in for the Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals finish off their opening drive. Evan McPherson on to try the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals start off well to tie things 7-7.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. This one's fielded at the 4-yard line. Escapes the defender. Showed some nice bursts on that run back, didn't he? Getting them all the way out to their own 40.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear. Hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll begin with a quick completion to the right side. We'll have a 4-yard gain on that one. He's taken down at the 44.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
2nd and 6 coming up here. Jump. Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And he makes the house call. It's a pick 6 for Cincinnati. That play, Brock, that play was beautiful. Not just making the interception, but then seeing the return slowly come together in front of him as he took it all the way to the house.
Yeah, I think even for us up here in the booth, it looked like a scene out of a movie, didn't it? Starts running it back, scans the field for a lane, then the blocks come just in the nick of time to wipe out the would-be tacklers, and he's got open space and nothing but the end zone in front of him.
Has this at the 6. And he gets across the 30 before he's brought
The
down.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 32-yard line.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. Now Shuck coming off that pick. This is a heater going deep. That's grabbed inside the 30. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints trim the lead to 1. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. Look good on the play after. And the Saints tie things up at 14. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. Here's Charlie Jones with the return. He goes out of bounds on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Cut out left. This drive's quickly headed in the wrong direction. First play set down behind the line.
Well, every once in a while you understand a play that loses a yard or two. But losing that much on a completion, there is some kind of malfunction with the offense. They'd have been better off abandoning that play. Heck, you might as well punt it.
This has the makings of a shootout. A lot of points, but still tied as we reach the end of 1. We're all knotted up at 14. Back to the Superdome of Caesar in just a bit. Time for our 2nd quarter. It'll be Bengals football to begin. They have 2nd down behind the sticks. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. From the gun, here's Darts. Toss, this is Noel. And he has it into the red zone as he reaches that 20-yard line.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
They'll say hello to the red zone after that big play, huh? As they get set for 1st and 10. Looking inside the red zone. He's got it near the 8. And they'll get this down nearly to the end zone. Instead, stopped at the 2. That's a pickup of 17 yards, partner, and it makes it 1st and goal.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
And he's going to score! Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take a 2nd quarter lead. McPherson at the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Saints 14. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he gets it up beyond the 20, but boy, did they plant him a few inches into the ground at the end of that
The
run.
Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shot working from the gun. Taken in by Vele, right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. It's a pickup of 14 yards as the chains reset.
14 yards.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it, going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
On 1st down, they'll run. And he'll scurry forward for a pickup of 3.
I know that may look like a whole lot of nothing burger on the stat sheet, but those are the kind of plays, that inside run, that you see creative play action come off of later in the game.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. And he caught by his back. Kamara. All right, short on marker for the moment, but they've got 3rd and short coming up from their own 44.
Just get this guy touches. I don't care how, I don't care when. Just find unique ways to get this running back the ball, and over time, he's going to make you pay.
It's on target to Johnson. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. It's a gain of 29 yards. And that's good for a New Orleans 1st down.
That's just awesome, Kate. A little bit of multitasking on that catch. Primary focus, as I always say, is you got to catch it first. But out of the corner of his eye, he knew exactly where to go, and he gets a bunch of yak on top of it.
Shuck now on 1st down. Has him on the quick hitter. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22.
Translatable skills, that's what you call it. So effective as a runner, but those same traits that make him a great runner, adept at getting those yards, well, he translates it now as a receiver in the open field.
Offense to line. This is 2nd and 4. Shuck with a quick toss out wide. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints can tie it up in the 2nd after cutting into the lead. Chris Olave with the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game. York tacks on that extra point. And the Saints tie this game at 21.
21 apiece.
So we've got a tie ball game now as they send this away. On the return, here's Jones. And he takes the return out of bounds.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Wright running out of the gun. He'll be stopped after just about a yard. 2nd and 9 coming up.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to lead to some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on 2nd.
So we're at the 2-minute warning here from the Superdome. And it's the Bengals who have it 2nd and 9. To throw, here starts. That one's complete, right side. He dodged the tackle. Still going inside the 35. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals get some late points and the lead. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. He's going well so far. Past midfield, and he's got space. And a huge effort sets up his offense in a great spot on the opposite side of the field.
Us quarterbacks, Kate, yeah, you'll hear us say things like our best friends are the blockers up front or the go-to receivers. But a returner who could give you a short field coming out just like that, well, he's someone maybe you take to dinner during the week as a thank you for that great field position.
They've got first down from the 31. Chuck now from the gun. Completed to his running back. And he's forced that bounds after picking up about 7.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
To throw, Chuck. Brought in close to the 8. Touchdown, New Orleans. The Saints earn the chance to tie before halftime. Great opportunity to find a touchdown there, Brock, and they come through with 6.
Receivers want the ball everywhere on the football field. But you start smelling the end zone, they really want their chance. And they will tell you as a quarterback, just give me an opportunity and I'll make a play. You sure get it.
Now after tying this game up, they're all set to send her away. On the return, here's Jones.
Charlie Jones on the return. The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes first and 10. Darts out of the shotgun. Finds him over the middle. And some excellent work to drive him all the way up past the 30-yard line.
First down.
It's a pickup of 11. And it sets up a Cincinnati first down.
Move the chains. Got to move them chains. Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
Here's first and 10 from the 34. Dart setting in the throw here. Hits his running back. And they drop him with a big hit, but that's going to sting worse for the defense. A big gain, and the chain's moving too.
13 yards.
We get a timeout now from the Bengals. That's going to be their first. Football on that 47-yard line. First down.
First and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Out of the gun this time. Here's Dart. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. They were looking for him again, Brock, and for a moment, we thought he had another catch. But then that contact knocked the football from his hands.
Kind of become a victim of his own early success. Not too different, Kate, than a pass rusher that gets a sack. You know what happens? Got to slide to him, got to chip to him. You get a receiver that gets it going like this, you know more contact and more focus is coming his way.
Escapes the pocket. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Third down now. Here's Darts. And that is a great stop to deny him the marker. It's going to be fourth down.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively, in a league where you're just not hitting as much in training camp, you're not tackling as much as they got to in the old days, when you can make a play in the open field, keep them short like that, I promise you some money will follow.
Offense isn't moving here. They're going for this on 4th and 1. They'll go. Here's Darts. Headed out right. Oh, he's going to run for it. And he's going to be brought down after reaching the 43. The final timeout taken by the Bengals. And that's all they've got for what little remains of this half. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43.
First down.
Shotgun snap, looking to throw. That one is incomplete. The clock now down to 16 seconds remaining. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up second down. Here's Start now. Taking a shot deep here. Caught just shy of the goal line. This is going to make it down to the 6. That's going to set him up with first and goal.
Bengals, first down. First and goal.
Offense in the hurry up here.
6-yard line.
And they just get the play off. That one's incomplete in the end zone. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. And we'll have to wait at least a few moments longer for an exciting start to this second half. We've got a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for first and 10. They'll motion him out of the backfield. On first and 10, here's Dart. Big catch is made, and he got the feet in too. That play good for 17 and a first down.
That's a pro's pro right there. That is one heck of an experienced catch. He made sure to secure the ball, but he also knew exactly where the sideline was to get those feet down.
On first down, here's Dart. Has it downfield, working the left. And he's going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals take the lead right away in half number 2.
Evan McPherson.
That's some good old-fashioned playground football. Even at the elementary school, find the fastest kid and let him run.
That one splits the uprights. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Evan McPherson, the kickoff for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Offense showing trips out right as they get set for this first and 10. Chuck to throw. And the first play of the series is going to be an incomplete pass intended for his running back there, and that brings up second down.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
Here's 2nd and 10 from the 21. Working now from the gun. Lasers this one deep down the middle. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Andrew Makuba makes the play. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second-half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback, but exactly the way to start.
Brought in inside the 20. Tackle made at the 10. First and goal coming up.
The analytics are pretty clear. It's hard to move the ball in this league with short little dinks and dunks. You've got to get the explosive chunk. You got to get the big play. And that throw to the outside, that gets the job done.
And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Complete to number 89. A pickup of 2 brings up 2nd and goal at the Saints.
8 yards to go as they get set on 2nd and goal. From the gun, here's Darts. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
That play right there, Kate, that just goes to show you, you can't take any completion for granted. Even some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
On 3rd and goal, it's Darts. Cut near the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Extra point added on by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
42. Saints 28. Evan McPherson to kick off.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And he crawls to the 15 before they stop him.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Not deterred by that pick. He's thrown again. He's got it deep downfield. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's 1st down.
Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 48.
A give now from the gun. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
That one's cut on the left sideline. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone, Brock, inside the 15.
It's a gain of 29.
How about 29 yards on that play, partner, as they get the chains reset.
1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
From the red zone on 1st. The throw left side finds Johnson. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
There's no question, Kate, the big plays down the seam or big tight ends a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches that really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose, incomplete. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. And it'll be 3rd and 5 coming up.
Here we go.
To throw again here, it's Shutt. And he will score. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints shrinking the lead some in the 3rd. Well, Brock, you know this better better than most, sometimes these dudes can be a quarterback's best friend, finding the tight end in the end zone for 6.
And it really has been that way for decades when you think about it, Kate. From John Mackey to Tony Gonzalez to Travis Kelce. The position could be such a mismatch when you're throwing for the end zone.
And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. Fielded at the 7. He'll head out of bounds on the return.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's 1st and 10. Darts looking to throw. Caught out left. And he's forced out of bounds after picking up about 7.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
19 tight, 19 tight, like must be 19. 18, right here.
Dark now against the blitz. Finds a seam down the middle. And he is down all the way to that 15-yard line.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
Throwing on 1st down. It's Dark. Has him on the quick hitter. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
Imperative that the quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone, give your quarterback a chance.
Buys time, rolling right. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! McPherson at the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
49. Saints 35. Evan McPherson.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
Shaheed on the return. The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Saints to the line now. 1st and 10. Chuck now from the gun. Short pass brought in. And this one does not go far.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Give on 2nd to Camara. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop him. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Saints are going to have a 1st down.
And the Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 41-yard line.
Shuck. Completed over the middle. And they'll make the stop up at the 46-yard line.
Number 12, Chris Olave. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and
So we're through 3 here.
The 46-yard
it's the Saints
line.
ball. They're down on the scoreboard, but things not out of hand yet. Five still to go here. This is 2nd down.
Here we go, set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. 19 tight, 19, 18 Rattler, 18 Rattler, 60 Bobcat, 60 Bobcat. Ready.
Shuck working from the gun. He's got it. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet. It gives his own defense a little time to rest. It gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
47-yard line.
Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. It's Second down's going to be a good bit tougher. You can't even get back to the line. This play loses yards.
Behind the line of scrimmage.
With each carry he gets, Brock, I'm starting to wonder, is this going to be the last touch that he gets in this game? Because it hasn't been a great performance for him.
No, individually, collectively, and you can look up front, right? They've just not been winning the battle enough push, enough drive to get this running game going.
Shotgun snap to Shuck. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Intended for Joe.
Well-timed strike by that defender to knock it free. So they're left facing third and long.
And 12 yards to go.
Let's go.
Air it out on third. Brought in. Still going at the 30. They get 22 on that one. And that's good for a New Orleans first down.
It's a gain of 22
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Shuck now on first down. Caught at the 4. It's a New Orleans touchdown. The Saints now within one score in the fourth. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's down to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the
42.
Saints chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a one-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. On the return, here's Jones. And he's going to take this return out of bounds.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Okay, the wide receiver is going to get it to begin the drive. Cuts it to the right sideline. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
Yeah, when you got a game changer as a wide receiver, you want to get the ball in his hands any way you can. And I love that call. Right, we see it all the time on bubbles and quick little receptions. But put the ball in his hands as a runner, and this dude's dynamic.
On first down, here's Dart. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
Well, that's when you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 26. Darts out of the shotgun. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
You know what that route is called, right, Kate? OTB. Over the ball. And those are the ones you've got to hit. You've got to be able to play offense from the inside out. Got to find a completion right there.
Third down now. Here's Dart. Connects on the crosser. And they have this well into the red zone now at the 15. Give them an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Bengals.
And the Bengal first down.
Go! 19 Tiger, Dragon 60.
Working inside the red zone. On the move, headed right. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That one goes for 15, and now they're going to have first and goal.
Don't you feel sometimes, Kate, up here in the booth when we get to see things develop, we're playing the same guessing game the defenses are on those kind of plays? Is he planning on keeping it or just waiting for a throw to develop and get open? That time the QB did a terrific job of finding that outlet.
So they fire for the end zone on first down, Brock. I think a lot of folks probably assume after the incompletion it'd be a run here on second and goal. What say you?
Yeah, I think you always got to be careful about assuming. As a fan, as a defensive coordinator, I think as an offense, you've worked on it all week, continue to get to the stuff you trust the most.
Dart gonna throw again. And the catch is made. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals go up by 2 scores as they try to put this one away. Going after up and good by McPherson. And the Bengals double their lead to 14.
56, Saints 42. Evan McPherson to kick off for Cincinnati.
Here's McPherson on to handle the kickoff. Shaheed now to return. And decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Saints take over first and 10. At their own 28-yard
New Orleans has
line.
the offense set. All right, Brock, here's first and 10. To throw, shot. He's going to push one deep down the right. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got second down.
Incomplete.
Okay, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put in the air. Sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
Second and 10, still at the 28. And the Bengals are going to have it after his second interception of the season.
There's some serious self-scouting going on right now. What is this quarterback not seeing that has led to these 3 interceptions in just this game? And then overall, what is this offense doing that has this defense clued in coverage-wise?
And he's going to go down. Great work by the Saints. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up second down.
You're just not going to win many games in this league when you can't generate a pass rush until the fourth quarter. You needed to feel the impact from this defense earlier and more often in this game. The lack thereof, well, it's a big part of what's put them playing from behind in the final stanza of this one.
Out of the gun this time, here's Dart. Tried to connect, but it winds up incomplete.
With how hard it is to get an open look downfield, can't let the coverage off the hook with the drop. Saw open space, started running before he was able to watch the ball into his hands.
No connection on the last play. Now it's third down. Third and long for him here. Chased out to his right. Throwing this one deep across the field. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And they're going to be stuck with a fourth and long. And he calls for the fair catch and is there to collect it.
The Saints take over first and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Shaking off the pitch quickly. He's going to throw. Downfield. That finds Shaheed. He's going to get this one into enemy territory to the 47. A pickup there of 33 yards. And the Saints are going to have a first down. So that brings us to the 2-minute warning in New Orleans. Saints 14 points back. Out of the shotgun. They'll give it to him inside. And he's going to get forward for a gain of about 7 on that run. It's second down.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
Looking for a pass on second and short. Throw left side caught by Shaheed. And he takes it across the 30 before heading out. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a first down.
That's good for the Saints. First down. First and 10 at the 29-yard line.
Shark's going to throw here. Gonna be caught by his back. Camaro. And he's out of bounds on a gain that takes him into the red zone. Brock inside the 15. He finds him 16 yards and a new set of downs.
Okay, I know exactly what's going to happen. I've seen it once. I've seen it 100 times. Next week on the practice field, this running back's going to say, see, I'm not just a running back. I can play receiver. And you receivers, you couldn't do my job, but I just showed you I could do yours.
Down a couple of scores, but still some time left and 3 timeouts as well. It's first and 10. From the red zone now. And this time they're going to get to him before he can get that pass away as he goes down. And the big play drives them backwards. Second down coming up.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, well, he just took his medicine.
From the gun, here's a handoff. And he used all the space he had. Got him around 8. That sets up third down.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
The throw left side finds Johnson. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
Feet and eyes, Kate. Feet and eyes. They so often tell the story of every position on the field. When that quarterback's feet and eyes move to his secondary read, and so often it's a tight end, well, it's incumbent on that defense to fly to the ball. You want to make that tackle, force the fourth down? It took a great defensive effort to do it.
And they get to him and hold him down. What a play, forcing the sack, and that should just about put a bow on this one. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
That does it for another broadcast of the NFL on EA Sports. With my partner in the booth, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from New Orleans.